welcome again. My name is Jason Walters. I'm going to basically do another video for you. This one is probably going to make a few of you people mad for what the subject is going to be, but I do have to cover it. It has come up quite a bit. I've seen this personally, and I've seen a lot of people do this. I'm sure you've even seen people, legendary fist fights in the pits, and people that just badmouth each other on the track. Okay, basically this particular video, we're going to basically pretty much cover professionalism. Do you want to be known throughout the pits as the person with the bad attitude that basically goes out and wrecks somebody because they took you out last week? I don't think so. As I said, the other question is it's a really easy and quick way to lose sponsors once you've got them, and basically turn off a lot of your fans. So basically people pretty much avoid you like the plague if you start getting a certain reputation. Maybe some people like it, but I know most of us probably don't. So here's the biggest and first question is, do you want to basically be wanting to be taken seriously as a race car driver? Look at Bill Elliott, look at some of the other NASCAR guys. They're legendary for their temperament. Maybe a perfect example, the King. He was always really well done and well mannered in racing. And then of course we've got the bad boys of racing. You pretty much can see it almost every dirt track any given week on Saturday night. I'm sure we all know who those are, and I know a lot of people watching, you all know the type that pretty much badmouth everybody, blame everybody else for their problems, and pretty much go out and crash into other people because maybe they got taken out the week before. In this time, we're going to basically concentrate on how to basically be a professional driver. We're not talking pro level, we're talking any level, whether it be the local autocross on Sunday afternoon, or the dirt track on Saturday night, or garden tractor pole, whatever. This is basically, in general, even outside of the field of racing, this will apply. First off, be professional. You're responsible for your crew and any relatives that you have in the pits. That's what any promoter and any race official is going to tell you. They screw up, it's on your head. They're going to basically kick you all. You might get penalized points. You might not get to run the next week. You might even get banned for life if somebody does something really stupid. You might even face jail time if it comes down to it, and somebody really did something really dumb. Perfect examples, fighting in the pits. They're going to dock you points. Probably even call the cops on you and have you arrested. Just examples of very unprofessional behavior that I've seen or experienced. Now how to basically do professional work. Take the time to think. Before you say anything, think about how you want to be treated, how you want to treat others, how people are going to treat you. In victory lane, even if you're not in victory lane, thank your sponsors. Thank your fans, thank the track officials. That's basically the first and easiest thing to do. Thank everybody for letting you run, because if we don't have the fans in the stands, there's no money coming in, so there's no payout at the end of the night for any of us to run. Even if it's basically last place, there's still a payout, and that's basically putting on a show for the fans. That's who our biggest and utter concern is. Doesn't matter if you got taken out in lap 1 or taken out in lap 30, or if you basically won the race. If we can be a professional group of drivers and show everybody else that we're above stuff, that's even better for getting us more fans and putting more people in the stands. They're paying at the pit to watch a show. Let's put on a really good show for them and give them something to think about. We don't want them basically to start talking about the yahoos that pretty much got into a fist fight in turn 3 because somebody lost it and took out like 3 people. Now that we've covered that, let's get into basically a little bit more. Now once we've gotten into victory lane, maybe we've won the race. Now here's another example. Thank your fans, thank your sponsors, thank the track officials. Definitely you want, biggest issue is thanking everybody that you can think of, even if you have to keep it short and to the point. Get in as many as just a couple of quick brief thank yous. but at least definitely make sure that you make a couple of mention of your biggest sponsors if you can. If not all of them, maybe you've got too many, but at least get the big ones that are on the side of the car. The other question is, another thing is, if you are in one of those situations where you were the one taken out, be professional, back off. If nothing else, walk away for a while. Come back and think about it. Or if nothing else, just have somebody else pack the car up and go for a walk, go for a ride home, get somebody else to drive you home if need be. If you're that worked out, or try to talk to somebody else if need be, but figure out some way to basically get over the situation so you're not looking like the idiot that somebody else might be in that situation. The other question is, once you've also done that, do the same thing and think before you post to social media. That's another big thing. Maybe you basically, something happened, maybe it didn't quite happen on track, but something happened in the pits. Don't be the jerk that goes off sprouting on because they canceled the race because of a little rain or something, and on the officials, or the officials aren't quite doing their job on Saturday night. Don't go bad-mouthing everybody on social media and everything. I know everybody's gone off on a rant at some point, but if nothing else, step back and think before you post, because sometimes it might end up costing you a sponsor, it might cost you some fans, you never know. Maybe it'll even cause some of the trolls out there to start ranting and raving at you, and God only knows we need more freaking attention to give to feed the trolls out there that don't like that love to hide behind the internet right now as it is. But as I said, be professional, think before you do anything, try to act as the professional that you should be and think you might be, and if nothing else, be respectful to everybody. Maybe you get taken out, go and figure out what could be done later, and thank the driver for, hey, maybe you did something, maybe you caused something else, maybe you found something that we can use as a learning experience. And if nothing else, go back and watch video, maybe something screwed up, maybe you can learn from it. That's an awesome thing, because any given situation we can always learn something from. That is the biggest and most important issue. Thank another driver, even if you don't win, go over and thank the drivers that won the top 3 spots. Because man, it's always cool to see other people win, and maybe you can learn something from them. Maybe you can talk to them and figure out what they were doing to get around you or something, or what lines they were taking, and figure out, maybe they obviously won't share their car secrets, but maybe you can ask them how they basically did something, and maybe learn from them, because it doesn't hurt. I mean, maybe they won't talk to you, but it doesn't hurt. Most people are at least really cool. Hey, how did you figure this out, or how did you do that to get around me, or how did you basically do this for this night, for this type of condition? As we said, thank the drivers, thank the fans, and then basically make sure you post something positive and try not to do anything really, really out there. Act professional. As I said, we're all in this for being respectful, and we definitely want to have a good time, but we definitely don't want to be the idiot that's the cause of bringing everybody down, or having to have the police called because somebody was a jerk or had too much beer at an event or was really, really stupid. As we said, be professional, act professional, try to basically have basic courtesy before you post on media or talk to the fans or talk to the officials. I know we all get into that time and get the blood pumping and you get pissed off. If need be, walk away for a little bit, try to calm down, approach the situation with a calmer head, and if nothing else, make sure that you've got somebody with you if you can that can basically run interference, or at least drag you away when you're in that type of situation, that has a calm head, and it can help you defuse the situation too. But as I said, thank you everyone for watching this video, and hopefully you can at least learn something to basically finish it off. And thank you very, very, very much for watching the series.